Hi friends, taking a coffee break. I've been busy all morning wrapping gifts, trying to get things a little cleaned up. I don't know about you guys, but boy, I can sure make a mess. I don't even know how I do that. It's one of the things that, I don't know, no matter how hard I try, I keep doing it. So I guess it's innate with me. Anyway, cheers. So, the darn elves didn't show up to help me. They never show up. So I have to do it all myself. So I wanted to try and make these. I've had this book for years. And for those of you that know me, you know I have a cookbook addiction, but it's Pillsbury baking. And actually these brownies here on the front, they're Irish liqueur brownies, but I'm not making those. But I wanted to make these cinnamon tea cakes. They sound so delicious. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but I love tea cakes. And here is the recipe for those of you that would like to try it too. But I wanted to try and bake some cookies. Now I've only got till Tuesday because that's when we do our Christmas. We do Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we go to my ex-husband's house and we do Christmas morning over there. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about, I got everything wrapped. I think I just said that. So that's good. That's off my list. I got some of the things straightened out, so that's good. And now the cookies, that's the next project because I do want to fill up those tins with some cookies anyway. I hate when that happens, senior moment. I wanted to go over some of the things that I bought that are vegan that I'm going to have for our feast. I'm also having other foods, regular food, for lack of a better term, for my family. But I want to eat, and my one son's girlfriend, she's vegan vegetarian too, so I, want to get her something to eat too. So, without further ado, let me go on to those videos that I taped earlier today and share with you some of the ideas that I have to make it a vegan Christmas as well as a regular Christmas. Okie dokie, here are my Christmas bags, and they all have things in them. They are not stuffed full. They just have some of the things I talked about yesterday, mostly edible goodies. And this is where they're going to live until Christmas because of my dogs. I don't want them getting into them, so they won't bother them here. So I'm done with that, and I only ended up wrapping 2 things, and that was pretty easy. I just did tissue paper and the bags that you can buy at our discount grocery store. So that's my Christmas wrapping. Yay, done. Morning. I just wanted to go over some products that are plant-based that I like, that I've tried and that I buy over again. This is Tofurkey, and it's their roast beef style, and I think it's very good. And this is what it looks like. And I like to have that in the morning with a bagel and some of this Follow Your Heart cream cheese. It's dairy-free and it's really tasty. And here's my cabbage, still growing strong. And I'm getting ready to bake some cookies. So I have some things out here.
And this is what I do with my Keurig coffee pods. I empty it into this container, and when it's full, I take it out and dump it on my acid-loving plants in the garden, and they love it. So check online which plants are acid-loving. I know evergreens are, and azaleas, and this can also be used to turn your hydrangeas blue, because the acid will turn them blue. So anyway, that's one of the things that I buy, and then or a couple of the things I buy, and that I buy over again. So for those of you who are wanting to try some plant-based things and cut back on your meat consumption, give these two things a try, and I'll show you some other things that I like. Okay, the roast beef style actually has 14 grams of protein, so that's pretty darn good. And 5 slices of it, they're very thin, is 110 calories. And I usually only put 1 or 2 slices on my bagel with the cream cheese. So it's not a very high calorie breakfast. And I like the Lender's onion bagels, and that's what these are, because they're not real huge, and one of them satisfies me. Now the cream cheese, the dairy cream cheese, only has, out of focus, 1 gram of protein, but and 80 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that's not bad either. So those are the specs on the cream cheese, but it's very tasty. It's really good. I've had, the Follow Your Heart brand. I like all their cheeses. They're really good. They melt well, and they have a good flavor. Some cheeses I don't like so much, but anyway, this is my breakfast. Okay, here's some more things that I bought for, actually some of it for the holiday. One of the things, when I went vegetarian about 7 years ago, and I just did it cold turkey, I got grossed out watching too many movies, but I'm not going to go on that platform. But anyway, these are some of the things that are plant-based that I've tried over the years and I really like. So one of the things that I missed when I went plant-based, because for breakfast I like bread and things like cheese and cream cheese. I'm European, that's what you eat over there. So I kind of missed that. So I ended up getting some of these, and they're really good. I talked about the roast beef like one before, and that one's good. Now I haven't tried these two yet. This is a veggie ham from Eve's, and this is one from Tofurkey. I have had a lot of the Tofurkey lunch meats, lunch products, for lack of a better term, and they are good. So what I want to do is make some wraps for Christmas Eve. And I bought some of these spinach and herb wraps. So I'll be making some of those and cutting them into little pinwheels. And I'm going to be using, so that I can eat them too, I'm going to be using these deli slices. So I have the ham, I have the turkey, the Light Life. I like Light Life, and I've had their turkey before, and turkey-like, and they're good. And this has 14 grams of protein. It's vegan. These are all vegan things. The Follow Your Heart, the Parmesan cheese is good. It's like a shredded cheese, and that's really good. I've made lasagna with that before. It has a really good flavor, and it's nice melting. Then there's the Miyoko's cultured vegan butter. Now this is expensive, and it's vegan. And she actually, I have her cookbook, and she actually has a recipe in there for making the butter. I haven't done it yet, but I'd like to. And actually, I make most of my own vegetarian meat-like products, but I just didn't feel like it with the busy holidays, so I went out and bought stuff. And this is veggie salami, and I have had that before, and it's very tasty. There's a restaurant here that they make like a Mr. Hero Roman burger kind of style sandwich, and it's really good. And this is what they use. They use the Eve's veggie salami on there. Now here I have the Follow Your Heart shredded cheddar. It's very good. It melts beautifully. So I like that. And this is actually Aldi's brand, the vegan mozzarella style shreds, and it's earth grown. And it's also very good. I've had that in lasagna that I've made. Follow Your Heart also makes a dairy-free sour cream. And it's vegan, lactose-free, and soy-free. Then I buy this every now and then. And it's plant-based chicken. And it's lightly seasoned. And when I was in Florida, they actually, I don't know why that, there it goes. They actually had a teriyaki one that was really good, but I can't find it up here. But here again, it's a high source of protein, and it's 19 grams of protein, so that's really good. So I buy this quite often. Sometimes I use it in chicken-like soup. I make chicken salad out of this. Sometimes in a stir fry I'll put this in, and it's really tasty. So, and here's something that's accidentally vegan. The Lenders, now these are in the frozen section. They're their onion bagels, and they're the ones that I talked about earlier in my breakfast video. And they're just a really nice size. They're small, and I really like these for breakfast. So I got those, and I buy these all the time. Now here, this is jackfruit, and I bought this prepared already. I wanted to try something new. And it was originally like a lemon herb type of seasoning on it. I did not like it at all. It was way too sour. So I put barbecue sauce in here. And so later on today, I'm going to have this probably for an early dinner. And it tastes great with the barbecue sauce. And it's not too spicy. So I put some Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on there, and now I can eat it, and I like it. Another thing that I like to buy is, this is a, I forget what brand this is. But anyway, this is bacon. Not pork, plant-based bacon. And it's good. It's really good on a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And so these are some of the products that I like, that I buy. So if you feel like trying to cut back on your meat consumption, give some of these products a try, because they are really good. Some of them are, you know, they're more expensive than if you buy regular animal meat. But, you know, you do what you do. So anyway, I just wanted to go over some of the things that I buy, and you might want to try them too.